This Saturday is the Commander's Cup. I'm competing in that in the MA1, so I'm looking forward to getting out here at Naval Weapons Station. They just marked off OB ropes everywhere, so you're going to see this course and what MA1, MA2, and all the pro layouts are going to be playing in. We're playing from the longs here. So there's a lot of long shots. So to warm up, I'm gonna use my D clip and just kind of get my arm loose and ready to come attack this course as we show off how beautiful and great this course is. Hole one that we're on here is a par four, about 400 feet. You can attack this for the eagle, but I like to just kind of put something, nice and easy. Just get it to the center. It's the easiest thing for it. Should be easy birdie. You just want to get past these trees, kind of get it towards those back walls, and then kind of fade out. So I'm gonna go with the Qigong. I kind of have like a tail right to left wind, so it's gonna be pushing it more or less. So I'm gonna try to throw this just flat and just get it down there. See what we can do. Little low, but that's gonna be like just fine. There's nothing wrong with that, especially for the first shot of the day. So you can see we're a little short. It was super low, but it's really still not that big of a deal. I'm just gonna go with my Gui, do a little upshot, my intercolor Gui. It's like a little overstable putter. Just gotta get it. I don't see the end of it. I heard a little tree, but I think it's fine. So I would definitely say hole one is a must-get birdie. Missed it. It's too easy, even with a bad shot, to get the birdie. Hole two is 205. It's just right there, but you got to go around this Mando, obviously, down this fairway. It's only 205 feet, so I'm gonna go with my hammer, try to get it up high a little bit, and just let it kind of crash over to the basket. This hole you should have dialed in after a few times of playing it, and I'm like right on the basket. I would say hole two is a pretty easy birdie. You can miss this one and be fine, but you should be getting this bird, especially if you played here a good bit. Hole three is a weird one. There's the sign for it. Let's just look at it. It says that it's like around here. This is probably more closer to like right there than it is kind of coming back. You need to go around these trees and then just out there to the left. Some people will kind of go a backhand hyzer. I find that to be kind of crazy. It never gets there for my backhand hyzer, so I like to go with my Who on a forehand, really flippy fairway driver, and then just let it kind of drift to the left the whole way. So I go with the Who. Let's see how we can do today. Just gotta get that snapped over. Yeah, it's looking fine. I think it'll be a little bit off to the right side. So let's see what we got looking at it. Okay, so this is this is fine. Not mad with this shot at all. This is one though that I would say is pretty easy to screw up. There's a lot of trees. It's a weird shape. Let me show you the fairway. This is looking back down the fairway from where we came from the basket. You see there's a lot of guardian trees. You gotta kind of come through this outer, this is like the outside wall here. So it is tough. Hole four is a weird shot too. You gotta get it down past this tunnel and it's like way off to the left side and there's OB stakes kind of on the right side of this woods that kind of wrap all the way around. So you gotta be really careful. I like to go with my dragon long here and just throw something low and just skip it hard and see what I can get. Let's see. I don't know. I heard it kind of clip the tree a little bit, so it might be in a bad spot. Let's see. So this is the kind of coming out the end of the fairway. So you can see there is one little path here. If you want to get crazy with it and go for that ace, or you just kind of come out here. You can see kind of here, oh, where the OB lines are, that rope right there and the stakes. So it can get dangerous. Oh no, I got caught up on the tree. Okay, I thought I heard it. So the basket's just behind that tree right there. So we'll be taking a par here. That's okay. Oh, I kind of have a little look. I'm gonna go with my hammer. I can see the basket a little bit on the right here on this edge. Oh, y'all, I was so close. And now I got a bad look away, but hey, for the video, I'll take it. And then you can see it kind of does get a little long, so you can push out wider. This was pushed in last tournament, so that's why I kind of took it. A lot of people skip out of bounds long on the skip. Let's go make that par putt. Whew, that was a cannon. That was a little high. Hole 5 is like a 500 feet par 4. There's a parking lot OB, there's a baseball field OB, and past that baseball field fence, there's a string that kind of goes all the way around the basket. And up near the basket is like in circle 1. So if you have a longer upshot, you gotta be really careful, touchy with it. I'm gonna go with my Qigong. I'm gonna put it at that post up there, just let it fade off to the left. And that's usually a good spot. Kind of got too much hyzer, way too much hyzer, but it's still fine. We'll be fine. Okay, so I forget this is a newer Qigong, so it's pretty stable still. But the basket's just right up there. I'm gonna go with my hammer, little upshot. You can kind of see it right behind that tree. I don't want to go crazy and get it OB, so you got to get it there still though. Whew. I tried to go OB. So there's that fence that was on the right side, and there's that OB line. It kind of extends the fence. Kind of see those posts and the string here. And that kind of goes all the way up to about where my disc is, all the way around the basket, and all the way connected to the parking lot where Lago's truck is. You can see I came really close to going OB, so you really got to be careful on dadgummit. I made the stupid putt. Okay, I made the putt, but it didn't show it. And I was talking about how the Spanish moss helps the wind direction. I didn't push play, so you don't have to believe me. I don't care. I'll just make it again, kind of like that. Just a little higher for the first one, but that's about what happened. Somewhat Spanish moss, kind of helping show your wind direction. So hole 6, it's like the sign says 318. Everybody's kind of measured at 330 typically. You have an OB string that's just like right there. It goes all the way up and all the way to the back grass. So all that is now OB. You can kind of see the behind those trees like right there. And then obviously this field over the fence is OB. If you go over the fence, there's a drop zone to go to. If that's right here, it looks like I can see a DZ sign. And if you go OB left, the sign says play as normal OB, so you just play it from wherever it went out on. So fence, go to that drop zone to the left, play it as normal, so wherever it goes out, throw it from there. I'm gonna go with my overstable Qigong, trying to put a forehand. It's gotta look like a tailwind, and a little bit of left to right, right to left. So I'm gonna try to just kind of pop it up, let it kind of skip over, see what we can get. Pulled it a little bit. Oh, ouch. See, I hit these, pulled it over a little too much, hit those trees and bounced down. Honestly, it's probably for the best. I probably would have skipped out over there somewhere if I didn't. So I'm just going with the hammer again, just something right up there, hopefully next to the basket. Move on. Bloop. I'm still trying to run one of those in. The one I don't typically birdie. The OB is all the way out here, but that's kind of getting out there. Should never be a problem. I don't typically get this one either. It's kind of tough for my backhand, my forehand. So what are we at? We got 1, 2, 3. We missed 4. Got 5. Missed 6. So we're at 4 under through 6. Not bad. Hole 7 is a par 5. It is 610 feet. There's a string all the way kind of down this pole line here. Mando to the left here, but you don't want to go. You don't want to set Mando anyways. Be hard. But you want to go kind of down this tunnel, or you can kind of risk it out here and fade it over. It goes left, it goes back right into the woods. You've seen this one 1,000 times. I like this hole. I like to go the way here. Just kind of flip one down the middle and just kind of get it drift into the right the whole way. And just kind of set up for an easy upshot. Everything's coming out low today, but it's fine again. I could be getting a lot more distance if I could just get these things higher, but keeping everything low. It's a little windy, so I'm trying to keep it out of the wind. My biggest mistake, obviously like everybody, is popping it up. So I'm really focusing on keeping it down, and I'm keeping the nose down, that's for sure. But whatever, it's fine. It takes the eagle out of the picture, but all I gotta do now is just kind of get around the corner on that upshot, and we'll be easy birdie. This is the short tee. It also says drop zone on it. I don't know if that's just if you missed the Mando. I always kind of assumed that it's just normal OB on the right side string here is my biggest assumption. Let's see what this drop zone says. It says missing Mando first long. Okay, so yeah, so that's only if you miss the long. And there's a line there for it. So if you go OB right, then it's just normal OB rules. That makes sense. I guess I could have been showing y'all the short tees for some of these too, but oh well. I'm not playing those. There's mine. And there's the end of that tunnel. All I gotta do is just get it around there to that side over there. Glaze Zhang. Just want to kind of get it up, fade it a little bit to get to the end of this. Oh gosh, it slipped. It's a lot of pine straw. It looked like it was still fine though. You guessed it. We're going hammer, upshot. I know it's a shock at this point, but I like the hammer. Oh, that was so close. Would I be running them this hard in tournaments? No, I'd be, a little bit more soft touch with it, but I mean, I can't help it. I think I lied to you guys. I would probably still run that in tournaments. I always play like the cameras are rolling, because if you're not going for the big shots, what's the point? It's easy birdie, even with a mediocre drive, a mediocre upshot, still a birdie. Hole 8, you've seen it 1,000 times. You know it, you love it. It's right there, 150 feet, double Mando. If you miss the double Mandos, there's like a little brick spot that you can go for a par putt, and this is a makeable par putt, so you might as well run it. I'm going with my tee on Shi, as I hit the basket with this last time I was playing it. So let's just try a little flex. It can get crazy if you go way too far past it, so I like the tee on Shi, then go as far as the hammer. Let's see. Come on, drop. Dadgummit. Well, so here we are for a par. Here is the... if you did, I didn't miss the drops. I didn't miss the Mandos, but if you did, you're putting from here. So it's good to practice the putt. Missed a little bit. That's okay. Hopefully I'm not there anyways. But then you kind of get back in here, and I blasted past right over it. I mean, it was pretty, so can't complain too much, but there's a lot of trash now. Let's go grab my Ling and go on an adventure to find. I think if they really wanted to be rude, they could make this an OB. Oh well. This is one of those where you really need to get this birdie because it's too easy, but how do you not run for the ace? 8A. This is my least favorite hole in here. So much trees right here in the middle you got to go through. The basket's out there to the left. It's not very far. I was talking to Eric Dahl, and he said everybody that he sees do good just throws a forehand and just faces up and just kind of have it turn late. So I'm going to try with my Tiger Gui. So I'm going to put a little bit of highs up, flip up, and kind of carry over left, hopefully. And if not, he says even the because the miss there is kind of a little bit out to the right, whereas the backhand, I always hit one of these two trees because I overthink it. So I'm going to try just squaring up. And also this tee pad is horrible. It's too short and small, so it kind of throws you off on your backhand anyway. So let's see what we can do. Well, it was awful, but it's in the middle. We'll be fine. It's not a bogey at least, so I'll take it. So we are on 8A, so it's 9 holes down, 5 under. Yeah, still just 5. Of course, this track is 20 or 21. 21. It's 21 holes, so we're not halfway done yet. So hole 9, which is the 10th hole, it's 256 feet. Down this tunnel, right to the right, there's a Mando right there. Miss it, there's your drop zone. If you miss it, you really had a bad shot anyways. So I'm gonna go with my Dragon Long, so overstable, 10 speed, just kind of get it to skip. That is either great or horrible. Let's go find out. So I missed this tree. This tree is usually a pretty good backstop in this forehand. I was hoping I like dug in here since I didn't hear the tree hit, but I got right behind it. Well, not right behind it. I can still see it at least. Sometimes I skip over here and can't see it. That makes it harder. But we can still make that putt and be 6 under through 10. Hole 10. I hate this hole. I hate this hole. It's in the woods. You can't hardly see it, I bet, because of the trees. It's just right past those tree line. This walking path to the left is OB because there's a basket or there's a tee pad over to the left that I like that hole way better. I hate to try and get past it. I'm just gonna throw a Hao Yi straight into the woods and hope for a good spot. Yep. Now just come on, get through something. Ugh, it leaked out a little too far left, but we'll have a shot at it. Okay, so I got a good enough spot. I'll just do a little flip so I can get my foot behind it. You never know what you're going to get with this hole, though. Just so many. Oh, where are you going? So many trees. So many bad spots that you can wind up. Oh, well. It's par 4, 428 feet. OB fence, OB lines here to protect that hole. And there's OB line all on the left side over there to protect the 18 basket and the hole 12's tee box. So you got to push something super hard, just straight. You want to be out left though and push that OB line to have an easy up shot. I'm gonna go with my Shigong here and just try to push something out hard and straight and a little left. Yes, right, that turn. Get out left a little bit. There we go. Yeah, that's a great spot. It's an easy birdie from there. So there's the start of that OB line. Kind of comes all the way and kind of back behind the fairway there too. This path is not OB, it's not casual, it's nothing. It's just a landing spot. So there's the basket. Tian Chi. Who thought? It's not a hammer shot. It's too short for the hammer. And we could do one of those. Oh my gosh. I can place another birdie. Unless I miss this. Try. What is that? 7 through 12 holes, I believe. So I got 1, 2, 3. Missed 4. Got 5. Missed 6, got 7, missed 8, missed 8A, got 9, and got 10. No, I missed 10. Got this one, they're 11. So yeah, 7 under. 12, 280 feet. You got that Mando right there. The basket is basically just behind it. If you miss the Mando, there's your drop zone. But basically the easiest thing to do, just aim for that tree with an overstable mid and let it fade out. Overstable mid, blaze, platform and jimmy, straight at that tree, a little bit of hyzer. You gotta putt. So long. Hyzer are a little too much, but starting to get nervous. We're not going to get through this whole course just due the battery. So, lesson learned: don't be talking while you're putting, even if it's pretty close. That was stupid. So like I was saying, though, the video is going to be a little shorter now because I'm running out of battery. I did like a content video before, so I got to kind of start hurrying. Hole 13, 200 feet. There's a rope around it. If you don't land in the rope, you are OB, but it's a hazard, so you play from that spot with a stroke penalty. So if you land outside of it, then you're throwing 3. You get no relief from the rope either if you land on it. I'm going to go with my intercolor GUI. Let's go. Straight at it. And then, okay, it's 3 feet away. I made the birdie putt, guys. 180 feet, it's just open field, but it's off to the left. You gotta hit this like pretty small gap from here if you want to get in there for the close up. If you can see a kind of a deader tree, it's like behind that and before the darker green one when you're looking on the course. I'm going twin sword. This is a perfect shot for this. Okay, I think it's good. Well, it was a little short. That's okay. Still, at least I end up in the, oh man, it's too low. Okay, I made the par. Hole 15 is uphill behind this set of trees, behind the next set of trees. I always have to just go day on this left side and just skip it over. So let's see what we can do. I went a little too weak on it and wound up in a horrible spot. Let's see here. Put me. Oh yeah, get in. Ah, okay, another par. Should have been a birdie. It's falling apart on this side. All right, hole 16 is 286 par 3. It's through this gap and right to the right. It kind of pushed it back a little farther than last time I played it. So I'm going to forehand shoe gong, try to flip it up through the gap and get the push off to the right. Let's see what we can do. There it is. All right, no fade, no fade, no fade, no fade. Okay, yeah, that should be awesome. Hopefully. A little long, but I'll take that all day. Hole 17 is 200 feet. I want to do my tiger wings. All you want to do is just guide down the center. So I just want something to just trust to push down the center, let it slowly fade to the left of the basket. There it is. Wait, get left. Where are you going? I just went super straight. Okay. Never faded out, but it got most of the way down here, so I'll take it. Kind of constructed putt with footing, but whatever. There we go. Ouch. Hole 17A is 700 feet. Down there, you got like dead tree to the left of that. It's kind of protected by like another tree, branches all over it. There's OB to the left, so you really want to get out there far and to the right. So I'm gonna throw my shoe down, try to get some turn and just glide out as far as I can. Come on, turn, yes. Little nose up, but it'll be fine. That was bad. I only got like 300 feet, I think. I think I'm still like 390 feet to the basket when I shot with my rangefinder, so that was horrible. I got the thing way too nose up, so I want to do a full on rip with my shoe on here. Get it over there and try to get it to fade in time too. Let's see here, come on, get to the left. I had it with that shot too. Right in the basket. That was not that much tree. Saved me that time. Oh yeah, I forgot I wasn't going to show because of preserved battery. Oh well. Alright, so hole 17B, there's OB on the left, OB on the right. It's par 4, 580 feet. The OB is going to come all around the basket too. So the first shot, you'll put a second crepe myrtle from the right over there. I'm going to go with my beat-in day because the wind is kind of a little bit of a little head, but mostly left to right, so I wanted to fight out of that. Alright, come on, fade out. Fade out. Okay. That's a tough spot. It's way too far right. Way too pinned here. Really good. Thankfully with the Lewin, I can throw this as hard as I can. That one could skip over and be at least in a medium spot. Oh, that might give me a putt at birdie. Alright. We got a putt for birdie after all that, so let's make it. OB slopes down, so if you miss, you're definitely going to go OB. But hole 18 in Charleston is arguably the hardest hole out here. It is 524 feet that way. There's jail all along the left, and there is OB fences all along the right. And then it's up a hill and elevated on like a brakes. Tired. All right, went through the day as hard as I can. Just kind of bounce off the fence. Just playing this one safe for par is all I'm doing. Get down, get down, get down, get down, get down, get down. Yes. Oh, that was close. Truly, all I want now is just throw a forehand through this little gap here and just hugging this thing the whole way and just kind of get over past that second yellow pole. I may even go stand still. Don't want to risk nothing here. Come on, skip to the right. Oh yeah, that's exactly how to play this hole for par, baby. That's taking strokes on people though. I'll take this par and move on every single time. That's all I want. Don't risk it hitting something and rolling back down. All right, so to finish this off, nice easy par, stress-free on hole 18. So check out this course. Wish me luck on Saturday for the Commander's Cup. Hopefully I can play this good. I'd be loving that.